Hi everybody, this is Andy Werlin from ABW Voiceovers, and this is my first unboxing video. And what I'm going to unbox today is something that came yesterday and that I've been going nuts about. It's called the Apollo Twin Solo Audio Interface. I've been hearing about this thing for a while, and I decided that, you know what, I like my Focusrite 2i2 Scarlett and the PreSonus Tube Pre-V preamp that I use with my beautiful Lewitt LCT 640 microphone. I also have a very nice CAD E100S, the Equitech microphone. It's very nice, but I've really enjoyed the Lewitt. And this thing here, I'm hoping creates an even better sound for what I do. Found a good deal on Sweetwater. 24 months, 0%. How can you beat that? You can't. And here we go. Look at that. I get my little book. I get a new magazine to buy more stuff that I don't need. Aren't they sweet? Never seen that before. Are you ready? Oh, it's upside down. Ah, you know what this is. Let's go to the side first. Right now, free, an actual Apple Thunderbolt cable. Not some knockoff brand, I guess. It's truly an Apple Thunderbolt cable. How nice is that? Hopefully you can see that. There it is. Really nice. And here she is. Look at that. Universal Audio Apollo Twin. That is nice. Okay, so let's take a look on the inside. Now this is a really nice device from everything I've heard. The box is fairly heavy. There's weight to it. And generally with electronics, weight means usually really good or old as hell. I think this means really good. You do need one of these if you want to work with it, and it's only good for your Apple. I have an iMac, early 2013 iMac, 27-inch, gift from heaven, that I upgraded from a PC. And I'll be honest with you, I don't think I'm ever going back to PC. I love Mac. My wife has a MacBook Pro. We have this one, and I'm going to get the kids a Mac Mini, I think, next Christmas, or Santa will. This thing here is about 40 bucks, 30 bucks. It's money. It's free with this order right now with Sweetwater, so I recommend you get it because you're going to need it. It doesn't come with it, and I don't know why. That is a failing on Universal Audio's part, but nobody's perfect. Look at the box real quick. You got the front, nothing there but the actual what it is, the Solo core. I don't think for what I do, voiceover work, you know, I'm not Moby making old tracks and stuff, or Jay-Z. I'll just do voiceover stuff. I don't think I need something horribly complicated or just that much powerful, that much more power that is in a Duo core. I think this will work for me. They've got the pictures of the process stuff, the DAW, I guess, or the preamps that come inside of it, and I can't wait to try that. Here's the back of it. Obviously what I need here is there's our power. There's our Thunderbolt connection, optical, which I'm not going to use, mics. And then, well, look at that, it's the side of it. Here we go. Oh my goodness. Look at that. There it is. How weird is that? It's inside here. There's inside the packing. And there it is. Beautiful. Got your preamp button, your other buttons for your mic, and your phantom power, and your pad, and for your whatever the hell else we have in here. We looked at for the high pass filter. Here's your monitor button. Here's the main knob that you can push. It's got the little plastic on it, which I'm not taking off just yet. Here's your mic input, your music input, basically guitar, I would imagine, or MIDI. And then here's your vents. Backside, look at that. Very nice. Again, I'll probably only ever use that one. My monitors and the power button, which is nice. The Scarlett doesn't really have one. You unplug it. The Tube Pre from PreSonus has no power button, so I always unplug the thing. I don't leave it on all the time because I guess the tube is running, and I'm not going to turn down my gain button to power down the tube because I have it set where I like it. This is nice. Power buttons are cool for things like this, so that's a plus. More in the box is my getting started guide. Here's the rest of the box, empty, padded nicely, well protected. I always keep the boxes because if I love this thing, I'd probably sell my Scarlett. I've only had it for a year, but... And in here is what you would imagine. This is your power cord. And what's unique about this one is it has a multiple power adapter use cable, or charger pack. So, we're in the United States, I am at least. I'm here in Northern Virginia. Here's for the moon, I guess. I have no idea. It's Europe or something. Who the hell knows? Who the hell knows? I don't know what that's about. I'm assuming this is the United States. Usually ours have holes in it. So I guess it just plugs in right here. It's like that. Stick it in. I think this goes down. Snaps right in. You take it out, you pull that little button down, snaps right out. Isn't that a daisy? How convenient is that? So, important piece here, obviously. These I'll put back in the bag. I don't know, I've never seen one like that before with no holes in it. The rest of them I will likely never ever use. I keep the box, folks, because it's always nice to have the box if something better comes along, and Lord knows, not always, but something better usually does come along down the road, doesn't it? We'll put this back in here, and we'll be all set. Beautiful. Just like the box. Well, that's it for the unboxing. The next part of this, we're going to move on to how she looks on the inside. In terms of... Yes, that was my Apple Mac restarting from an update. This will be, next time we come back, you're going to see this thing hooked up, and we'll see how it sounds and how it works. Hopefully I can work that into this, and you'll see the difference. Alright, let's move on. So this is my unit, a beautiful LCT 640 microphone with my keyboard here. That's my emergency supplies in the back. That's my room. Now let's go look at my setup here. That's the room. And there's my Apollo Twin setup. Beautiful. Here is my other two units, the Focusrite 2i2 and the Tube Pre by PreSonus. Nice equipment, don't get me wrong. But this thing is working really well. Here's my computer. That's my two monitors. Some audio. Let's flick this thing on. Doesn't take but a second to heat up there. And now we'll go somewhere as simple as YouTube. Let's go to YouTube. Alright, so here's the sound. The sound is wonderful. Right now I have it muted, so I have to hit this button here. Red means mute. And it's very nice. If I want to mute it, I'm on my headphones. That controls their volume. Hit the preamp button. As you can see, everything is right there where it needs to be. The input, the high pass, the 48 volt, the phantom power, the pad which I have set up only when I'm listening because I don't want to hear the microphone. Phase inversion and a link. It looks like it's blinking on the video, but believe me, it's not blinking in real life. So, anyway, that's the sound of it. Alright, so that's how it sounds through my system. Works great. And I think I've got a winner here because when I've recorded the audiobook I'm recording now, it really sounds wonderful. So let's pull up the most recent, the only chapter I've done with this new audiobook. Twisted Wave. Chapter 15. A gray-faced old man collided with the back of Smythe's chair and groaned a remote, "Excuse me," as much to the chair as to the person in it. Smythe barely noticed. It was the hand of... That's only a few seconds, and it's with no mastering or EQ. It's wonderful. So I think I've got a winner here, folks. I think this is a good device. I think you're going to like it if you want to spend the $700 it costs to get it. I did. Like I was saying before I so rudely cut myself off, I think this is a great device. I think you're going to love it. I think it's a winner. It's a lot, $700, but if you're serious about your business, if you're serious about breaking in, maybe the Focusrite for a while. If you're established at some level, even a small level like me, this might be a good device for you. I don't do music. I don't do a lot of other stuff. I do my mastering later. I don't run anything through it. I've got the Solo, the Apollo Twin Solo. Some people have gotten the Twin. I think it works great for me as a solo. The Twin is another $200. It's $8.99. I just wasn't willing to spend that much for single track audio work. If it works out and I start raking in the dough, then maybe I'll think about getting the Duo down the road, or even something better by Universal Audio. I'm thrilled with the device, and I recommend it highly if you're looking at something. Having used an M Pro audio box, M-Box, a couple years ago, didn't care for that one too much. The Focusrite, combined with the two from PreSonus, worked pretty good. I can't say it didn't. I did a lot of books on that one. It worked great. But I think this Apollo is a winner for me. And if the Gearitis doesn't strike me again, I hope, and it doesn't break, God forbid, I think I'm good for a couple years. So, Universal Audio, Apollo Twin, Solo, Duo is a winner. I'm giving it a 5-star review, 5-finger review. If you like it, get it. If you have the money, get it. If you don't, save for it. Remember, if you got a business, it's a tax write-off. This is my video blog for this week. I got tired of typing. I hope you like what I've had to say. I hope I've been somewhat informative. I didn't want to make it too long, but I think I've made it long enough that you get the point. The device is a winner. Cheers, everyone.